Chip,
Frank,
what's up, man?
how are you?
I'm pretty good.
And how's everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome to this week's edition of Locally Grown. And in my garden or yardin, today I have Frank Scooby Marshall. And I'm really excited to have Frank here. Welcome to my garden.
What's up, man?
All right.
I'm happy to be here. Appreciate you having me.
Cool. It's a great day to be here. The sun is shining and it's not that hot. Hey, Frank, I got a couple questions to ask.
Yes, sir.
How did you get started in the music business?
Well, my dad sings, and he had a group, so I grew up listening to them in the basement practicing. And it's always been instruments and things that around the house. So I was always picking up instruments, trying different things, things of that nature.
All right. What bands have you played in around the DMV?
I started out with a band around the way. Everybody had a neighborhood band. Growing up in D.C., that was like the thing to do. You had a go-go band. So I started out with a go-go band. I forgot our name, Superb or something like that. We modeled ourselves after, Junkyard and some of the bands that were coming up at the time, Chance Band. And then after that, I started playing with a group called OP Tribe, Optimistic Tribe. And then from there, I played with them a long time, all through high school. I played with a band called Third Dimension. And after that, I got started with a group called Listen. We was a singing group, and we were a 4-man singing group. We were a 6-man singing group. Through high school, we met in '92. We was singing like Boys II Men, Jodeci, and all that kind of stuff before the band was even thought of. You know what I mean? And so, we graduated. We lost a member due to a car accident. That was real tragic for us, and we took it real hard. You know what I mean? So we kind of took a break. I don't know, maybe for a few months. And then we got back together. And when we got back together, we determined that we were gonna live through music, through Ed McQueen, who was our member that passed away. And it seemed like he had his hands on us, because we blew up so fast. Listen became, a household name around the city. And for those 4 years, we were on top of the game as far as the grown and sexy go-go scene. So we just we had our hands in a lot of different things at that time. You know what I mean, as far as musically. So I'm real thankful. And after Listen, of course, I started playing with Familiar Faces.
And is that what you're doing today?
That's what I'm doing today. Also playing with the Chuck Brown Band. And I cameo on a few different stages around the city. With 76 Degrees West Band. The Walker Ridge Project. So I stay busy as a musician, man. Jogo Project, yeah, my man Elijah and them. And so I like to stay busy. You know what I mean? I love playing music, and I don't like sitting at home. So
that's good. Around town, I've heard you called the go-go godson.
Yeah, the godson of go-go, man. My friend of mine, Uno, gave me that name while Chuck was still alive, actually. And Chuck, Uno was writing for Chuck at the time. They were in the studio, and he said it's the Godfather. He was sitting there with him, and he just pinned me the godson of go-go. I guess because I play guitar and I sing, and at the time I was leading my own band, so it was I guess it was a thing that it kind of caught on and stuck.
That's a pretty honorable title in this town.
Oh man, it's a big deal for me because of how much I looked up to Chuck. You know what I mean? And how much he meant to just me growing up, listening to him and just being a part of the Washington D.C. music scene for so long. It means a lot to me to have, just to be on the same stage that he once was, playing with the musicians that he played with and that he handpicked. You know what I mean? To be able to play with those guys, night in and night out is an incredible honor for me, man. I feel like, I got some big, shoes to kind of step in.
Big shoes and a big hat to fill.
Yeah, nobody could ever take, Chuck's place or even fill his shoes, but, I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part to keep his music alive, you know what I mean, and let, my kids know that, your dad is really continuing a legacy that started way before him, you know what I mean, so, Chuck Brown is a big deal.
He is a big deal.
Yeah.
He is a big deal. Hey, what are you going to do for us today in my garden?
I'm going to do a couple of original songs that I wrote along some help from a good friend of mine, Big O.
Big O?
Yeah,
Big O is in the garden.
Yeah, I brought him to the yard with me, man. So we just gonna have some fun, play a couple of originals, man, and see what happens.
All right, well, let's get on with that. All right. Thank you.
This song is a song I wrote a few years ago. And when I was writing it, I thought I was talking about my girlfriend. But at the time, I didn't even have a girlfriend. So I was trying to figure out where all this love and emotion and everything was coming for this song. And I realized it wasn't even about a girl at all. So I put it all together. The song is about my guitar. So I want y'all to listen to the words. Yeah, yeah. We are so in tune, together a harmony, right, babe? Can't wait to see you soon, whenever you're out of my sight, lady. Oh yeah, yeah. And I can't stand the sight of you in the arms of another man. Hey, it doesn't feel the same. I take your hand and ask if you would join my wedding band. Then we can share the name, baby. Oh, from the moment I touched you, I knew that I love you. Yeah. You make my life complete. Whoa, from the way you scream at me, caress your neck, you make my life complete. You will leave me notes to help you express how you felt, babe, how you cared for me. Always at my show. I let you on stage right beside me, baby. Oh, the way you hypnotize, signify, blew my mind, baby. I knew that you wanted me, yeah. And I knew from the door when we met on the floor, together we would be. You're the only one I want for me. From the moment I touched you, ooh, boy, I made my life. Whoa, 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 whoa. The way you scream at me, I caress your neck, baby. Make my life. Oh, talk to him real quick, yo.
You got me thinking that you're seeking to lose me. I know that you be sitting there with us, but you cheating with school. And it's the fact you be peeping between the sheets, tripping. I ain't seen you in weeks, freak. You been missing. Now what you mean? Speak sweet and me listen. I'm running schemes to me beeps and play with them. Keep pulling on your strings till they do when they can't come. What? You can't talk now? Why? 'Cause you ain't napped up. That ain't how you used to roll. I thought you was like India Aria, had acoustic soul. Never mind trying to walk with you. I gotta carry heavy metal just to talk with you. They got me wrecking with these country boys, so I stay in fights. They say I'm wrong 'cause I ain't playing you right. Call the studio, you tell me that you staying the night. Yes, you got a better man in your life.
From the moment I touched you, baby,
From the moment I touched you,
I knew that I love you.
I love you.
Oh, girl, I love when you scream at me, babe. Ooh, baby. I got one, listen. When we first met, you made my hand surf, fingered your body, brought you to parties, hoping you flex, hoping for sex. Even though I was played you out, I swear to God, yo, I'd do anything to make you cry. And you ain't like them other girls I know. I can pick you up at any time, and trust me, you'll be ready to go. Had me tossing up my bread to make you look good. Tension you attract, spit a rap while you glisten from the back. Showing anger 'cause my mans wanna hold you. Even strangers walk up and put their hands on you like they know you. Ain't no girl ever spoke to me the way that you do. Plus the fact that you able to choose 6 levels of love, independent, never hang with the crew. Through your reflection, I see my eyes glazing at you. And of course, I'ma keep it real, without a question. Girl, you keep me guessing. From the moment I touch you, baby, I knew that I love you. Oh,
From the way you scream at me,
ooh, baby.
you make my life complete.
this how we make love. Frank Sirius, man. We're hooked for my man O. In the yard right here.
In the yard.
With my man Chip Pie. Locally grown. Peace. This song I wrote a few years ago, and I wrote it about domestic violence. Far too often we sit back and we watch things happen to our friends and family. And I wrote a song about it, so listen. Let me tell you about this girl named Jane. She was so beautiful and sweet as sugar cane. She had a wonderful smile as wide as the deep blue sea. Smart as anyone, 4.0 with a college degree. As far as we could tell, the girl was alright. But I can tell there was something wrong with her deep inside. I asked her to sit down and tell me what was wrong. She said I cried too much and to leave her the hell alone. Poor butterfly, butterfly, we should move on, keep flying, fly. We all know what you're going through. It can get better, but it starts with you. Sweet baby, butterfly, you should move on, keep flying by. We all know what we're going through. It can get better, but it starts with you, butterfly. She finally told me what the hell was going on. She said she's been with this man for 4 years and he's been beating her all along. Why you treating this way? Baby, baby girl, you gotta get away. She wouldn't leave him 'cause his love was the best. Love didn't give you the black and blues across your chest. I asked her to get help and tell someone what's wrong before I have to write about the butterfly being gone in my next song. Sweet baby butterfly, you should move on, keep flying by. We all know what you're going through. It can get better, but it starts with you. Sweet baby butterfly, you should move on, keep flying by. We all know what you're going through. It can get better. Listen, say you a diamond, but your man treats you like glass. Only time he bun you up is when he's seeking the axe, either for ass, the cash, or the keys to the jack. Laugh and brag on how well his leisure you dashed. You would think he was wild, a dude, 'cause this dude put his hands on you confused. He think you was child. No, I made me right from them crazy nights. Been through with fits and scuffles, yeah, she made me fight. That's what he said to the cops who expected silence. Another young couple with domestic violence, hanging on, trying to accept and trying. It's all the time he neglect to respect the mind. And it's a shame that Jane can't escape this lane, though he claims she to blame for mistakes and pains. After one there's another lie, and then another lie. Word to mother, I swear to God I hope this butterfly, baby butterfly, you should move on, keep flying by. We all know what you're going through. It can get better, but it starts with you. Sweet baby butterfly, you should move on, keep flying by. We all know what you're going through. It can get better, but it starts with you, butterfly. The Yardin, locally grown. My man, thank him for joining me, man. I'm Frank Sirius signing off from the Yard. Peace.